Hello, hello. I'm popping on a few minutes early, y'all, while Miss Robin from Hometown Homemade finishes up. And then they will share us into the group. I'm Sam with Graham's Rustic Farmhouse, and this is my first ever event being a presenter. And the group of women that run Crafting with the Hot Mess Express are all phenomenal. So it was a huge, huge honor to be asked to be a presenter for the first time ever and in that group. So I am super excited. And our theme is Shabby Chic. And I love Shabby Chic, but I've never made anything Shabby Chic. So I was a little nervous. I love Shabby Chic. Normally I do primitive and rustic and things like that. So I was a little bit nervous about it, but I'm excited about this. Make sure y'all join the group so that you can watch all of the other crafters, y'all. Michelle went first, and then Miss Robin just finished up. And then it's a 2-day event, so it goes through to tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I see that they shared me over into the group. Hey, Michelle. I loved your suitcase. Hi, Andrea. Y'all, it started storming real bad, and my dog has anxiety, so he's whining. So y'all got to excuse him. So, can y'all see okay, or do I need to tilt y'all down? Hopefully my phone don't pop out. Well, thank you. Okay, so let me plug this up super quick. I forgot to do that. So we're going to make a cute little tissue box. I love crafting tissue boxes. Even when I used to make tumblers, I would make the like cylinder ones. Hi, hello. Hey, Cindy. Oh, well, thank you. It's actually a pajama top. So I did prep this already just to save some time. But y'all, look at how beautiful these napkins are. And I thought that they would be perfect. And so on the whole napkin, it's all 4 images. And I was going to just do 1 image, but I loved it all. So we're going to do all of them. Yes, I love doing tissue boxes. Okay, so I went in with Mod Podge. And I Mod Podge the whole entire thing and let it dry. And when you do that, make sure that you pull your bottom part out and just Mod Podge here and let it dry separately so that it doesn't stick. Okay, and then we are going to do the iron-on method. But if you don't have an iron, it's fine, because you can lay your Mod Podge and then go straight into laying your rice paper or your tissue paper or your napkin. I didn't cut the iron on, y'all go figure. Well, hello, Sage. All right, let me let that warm up just a minute. I'm afraid I'll actually finish early. So I got a couple things sitting by just to be safe. So I'm going to use... Yeah, my dog has anxiety and it hasn't stormed in a long time. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Hey, Tiffany. And my big Great Dane, my humongous dog, is scared to death. Hey, my sweet Lynn. Hello, Emily. So he's tripping out right now. And then one of my girls came home from school, and I'm like, you go that way and you go that way, because them girls fight all the time, y'all. And then one stayed home with a bad headache, my son, and then one stayed home with possible pink eye. So that's been my day. Hey, Country Creations. Chicken Run. All right, I'm just letting my... Why are you not warming up? Okay. Okay, so again, if you don't have an iron, then you can just lay this straight on top of your Mod Podge and cover that with like take what is it called? Can't find my words. Like cling wrap, and put that on top to smooth it out, and that does really well with the wrinkles and stuff. So, hey Stephanie. I'm kind of lazy, so I don't iron a lot. I mean, I don't iron my clothes. If the dryer don't get those wrinkles out, same as not wearing it. Hey, Petals and Pickets. But it really does help to get those wrinkles out, doing it this way. Oh, thank you, Emily, for doing that. Hey, Janice. Hey, Crafted Freedom. My comments cut off quick. Thank you, Lynn. You're so sweet. So this just, so if you let your Mod Podge dry, y'all, and then you go and you do it this way, it activates that Mod Podge underneath. Well, hey, Country Family Roots, how are you? All right. Let me slip this back in here before I forget. So I am going to go ahead and put this back in before I put my napkin on there. And I'm going to take my mini sander and just sand that excess off. Y'all, everybody has, so far, so we've had Michelle and Miss Robin, and I'm over here like, man, I played it safe. I'm doing something super simple. If y'all missed their lives, make sure you click that link in the description so that you can join in the group, so that way you can go watch their replays. And then the beautiful Sage from Charmed by Sage is after me, and she's a hoot and a half, y'all. Do y'all ever feel like you meet somebody and you're like, that's supposed to be my soul sister? Or like you get in a lot of trouble hanging out with them? That's how I feel about Sage. She just doesn't know that. I feel like we'd be in trouble a lot. Please go. Okay. Let's go on to our next side. Y'all, these napkins came from Amazon. It's really pretty, isn't it, Ronnie? I love it. And it's 4 different patterns, but I loved them all, so I wanted to use them all. Yeah, I feel like with Sage, we would just laugh at everything, and I just feel like she's a big goofball like me. Like, I'm that person that you don't put on speakerphone. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sandra. That's how you feel about Emily. Sorry, y'all. My comments are like disappearing quick on my tablet over here. Look how pretty. Now, I did forget to say that normally when I use napkins or rice paper or tissue paper, I paint my surface like white, because it'll really pull those colors out and be more vibrant. But I did do a trial run with this, and when I did it, I forgot to paint it. But honestly, I liked it looking a little bit darker, even though it's Shabby Chic, just because I grunge everything and dirty everything. So I kept this one just the natural wood. But if you want the colors to really pop, then paint your surface before. Or like with rice paper, with rice paper, I actually paint the back of the rice paper itself. I know, it's so pretty. Hey, Miss Julie. That's my girl. So this is the side that does have the insert. So we'll get our paper on here, and then we'll just take like a box cutter or I'm having a brain fart. Like a crafting knife. Hey, Miss Donna, thank you. And we'll just cut that slit. The napkins are from Amazon. You got, oh, I missed that. I saw somebody got put in timeout. No, I don't see it. Thank you, Sassy and Crafty. And if y'all don't have these little mini gator sanders, you can get those off Amazon. And I've heard of Walmart too, but honestly, I've never personally seen them there. Hey, Glenna. Okay. So now, because I have terrible eyes, y'all, we're just going to cut that slit. I want to just lift up a little bit on it. Gonna be a little booger this time for me. Okay, and it pops right back out. Okay. Last side. And this here, y'all, is a Teflon sheet. Again, from Amazon. But you can also use parchment paper. Does anybody have snow? We've been in the 70s this week. I've been out walking every day. And hopefully we are done with all the cold. I gotta see who that is. I will not talk in class. I've made my kids do that before. I actually had to cut my AC on today, y'all. So, Emily, I got, it was like one of the super cheap ones. And it didn't work well. So, if you want the link for this one, I think this one was less than 20 bucks, but I love it. It works really, really good. And it gets hot quick. Thank you. All right, so there we have it. Now this is the part that's going to take the longest, y'all. So now you want to go over top of this. Let me cut this iron off because I'll forget. Be ashamed that my husband's a firefighter and has to come put his own house out. We're going to go on top with Mod Podge to seal that in. Oh, y'all, dagnabbit, I lied. Hold on, let me plug that in. Y'all probably sitting there wondering, what about top? We gotta do the top. Okay, so for your top, I'll do this one. You're going to do the same step, but you're going to take your box cutter again and just cut out the middle. Okay, I'll get it to you. I don't iron. My husband is a vet and he irons. I do not iron. And like he's funny. Like when we go on vacation, y'all, this man, I found out this is actually pretty normal, so I guess I'm not normal. But he folds his dirty clothes, y'all. Like, and then he can't just go out of the bag. Like, even if we're just staying somewhere for a night, he has to put his clothes in the drawers. Bless his heart. Sam ain't doing all that. The older I get, though, I do, and I am very OCD about washing my clothes before I come home. But that's only because, to be honest with y'all, if I don't, then they stay in my bag for months. I guess it's just the military in them, because I ain't doing all that. But he primarily does. Yeah, I don't like, okay, so, thank you, Stephanie. I think so, too. Do y'all have a sock basket? Because that's another thing I hate. I hate folding socks, so we have a sock basket. Because Sam ain't doing all that. And he does most of our laundry because I hate laundry. I hate laundry and dishes. Like, we have silverware, but we use disposable a lot. I hate folding socks. I told my husband I would rather go and buy socks, new socks, every time. I'm actually going to leave that out, so let's Mod Podge this to seal it in. Now, I've gotten funny lately because I like ankle socks. And I love my fuzzy socks. And my girls, you know how kids do these days. They mismatch everything. So they don't care. So then they just grab my socks and then nothing's matched. So then they have my socks all over the place. So I do keep my socks to myself. And my husband, a lot of times, he's a firefighter, and he works 48-hour shifts. So a lot of times, Kevin washes his clothes at work because stuff here disappears. I know, I love fuzzy socks too. You know, and it's funny because I've got a pack sitting for a giveaway, and I just haven't done it. And so every time I look at them, I'm like, do I really? Disposable socks. Yes, we need to come up with some disposable socks. That's funny. I know I'm missing a lot of comments, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I'll go back when I'm done. Did you? That went by so fast. I saw something about big toes, Emily. And my son's the same way. He's 15, almost 16. But he's the same way. He's been washing his own clothes for the last several years. But y'all know those little beads, you know, the little fragrant beads you put in there, like the softener stuff? Between those two boys, we go through them. I'm like, good grief. They're crazy. So we're just putting on Mod Podge to seal this in. Well, honestly, that's why I love flip-flop season. So I don't have to worry about it. I don't mind washing, but I do hate switching it out because I'm 5 foot. 5'1", but I really feel like I've shrunk. But our washer is so deep that I literally have to like jump up in there just to switch my clothes. And it kills my ribs, y'all. So I hate washing. I hate switching them. And then my husband will start a load, and then he goes on shift. I think he does it on purpose. And I told him, I fussed at him the other day because, y'all, the amount of clothes he had in that wash was insane. Like, are they really even getting clean? You wouldn't do that to your own clothes, Kevin. But really, I was mad because there was so many clothes and I had to fold them. He had that thing filled to the brim. Where'd my lid go? All right, I'm going to give this a quick dry. Let's see. Y'all, this is a new heat gun, so don't be alarmed if it smokes a little bit, okay? Thank you, Grammy. Thank you, E.T. Well, thank you, Michelle. It'd be real pretty sitting beside that suitcase. Short and stubby. My husband's actually short. I can't remember exactly. He's like, what did he say, 5'6", but he always counts like the inches or whatever because he says it matters. But my ex-husband, he was actually 6'3". And my two oldest kids are super, super tall. And they got that from him. Like their dad was a size 16 shoe. And my son and daughter are already size 11. Hey Teresa, I'm Sam. Thank you for being here. I got the box from Amazon. I got it from Amazon and it was a 2-pack. But you can also get them from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and I think that I've seen them even at Walmart, I think. Alright, so it's not all the way dry, but enough for me to work with the top. Your girl's really got to start wearing her glasses because I can't see. Well, 5'11". My sister's super tall too. We get asked a lot what happened. We don't know. I'm like, well, she might be taller than me, but I'm the fun one. I'm more fun. Okay. So there's that. And then, thank you, Teresa. Yes, Andrea, I actually, the first one I did, I think I'm giving as a birthday present, but I keep eyeballing it because I really like it. And I keep telling myself, like, Sam, you can just make you one. That's the problem, is I craft and then I want to keep everything. Okay, so these are some ivory beads. Thank you. Don't hold back. And we're going to line the top with these. I already had a conversation with myself, Emily, that I had to be professional. This is y'all's group. I have to be professional. Oh, don't hold back from that. All right. We'll poop. Daggone it. I've been so excited about this event, y'all. I had it all planned out. I'm like, all right. I told my son, I said, I'm coming to get you out of school early because I had to have plenty of time to prep. And then I told my girls they were supposed to go to their Nana's, but then one ended up staying home, and then my son stayed home too. Me and him had bad migraines, and so he had me up at 2 o'clock this morning. So he didn't end up going anyway. And then my youngest, I'm thinking maybe pink eye. So I told my mom, because my mom's a teacher there, I'm like, just bring Presley on home. But they got to go to separate bedrooms because I'm not listening to those. Are you talking about my glue gun? Let me tell y'all about this glue gun, okay? I like it, but I wanted one with thicker sticks. So I ordered me one of the, how do you say it, Roby? Is that how you say it? And I haven't gotten to be able to use it one time because it's not working. And that makes me sad. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm almost done. Almost done. Up after me, y'all, is Sage with Charmed by Sage. So y'all be sure to stick around so that y'all can watch her. And then I think that's it for today, right, Emily? And then it starts back tomorrow. Oh, my Miss Brenda's on. Okay. So I just lined it with the little ivory pearls. And then the last thing I'm going to do, where did I throw it? Duh, it's right in front of me. Y'all, look how pretty this green is. Isn't that beautiful? I got this 80% off with the Christmas stuff at Michael's. And I felt like it was like more Eastery. And I think it's really pretty. So we're going to use this to go around. I bought all of it. I did. I did. Y'all, got some teriyaki honey chicken in the crock pot. Smells amazing. Make some cabbage when I get off of here. Yes. I love the ribbon too. Y'all, I injured myself twice yesterday on one project, same project. I cut myself right there with some scissors. And then I did that last night. Y'all, it would not quit bleeding. I had to pull out the EMS bag, bandage that booger up real tight. My husband thought that it needed a stitch, but told him stitches are for I don't have time to go get one stitch. What y'all think? Oh yeah, and it was right where, you know, like your finger moves, so it just would not stop bleeding. But it's pretty deep. I think it's pretty. So each side is a different floral. And again, that came from, those napkins came from Amazon, y'all. Thank you, Sandra. I think it's cute. And then I did the same thing with this other one, but it's got bigger beads and or pearls, and they were white. And I did, you know, the different pattern on top. And I like the bigger beads, but these were white, and I wanted it to be pearl. So there y'all have it. Easy peasy. Thank you. Thanks. Let's see. What, am I till 6:15, Emily? Yes, Sandra, I'll get you that. They're beautiful. And it comes in a, it comes in a 2-pack. Grandma Ethel over here trying to see, y'all. I don't know how many comes in it, but yeah, I'll send it to you. They're super cute. Yes, you can do so much with it. There's so many different things that you can do. I can talk, Michelle. I can talk. I am in North Carolina. Thank you, Ruth. Yeah, Andrea, these would be really pretty in your store. Who said that? This is napkins. Woot woot, North Carolina. I would love to leave. Are you near? No. I'm like 2.5 hours from the closest beach. Thank you, Samantha. And then, I don't know, I guess like maybe 5 hours from Myrtle. The boxes come from Amazon, and it was a 2-pack, but you can get them at Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and I think I've seen them at Walmart. I've just been here my whole life, and I need a change. And we can move anywhere that has a military base with my husband's job. Are you really in North Carolina too? Raleigh is literally maybe 8 minutes down the road from me. So we can move anywhere as long as there's a military base. We have been talking about moving to the beach, Michelle, because he can actually stay where he's at if we move to the beaches closer to us, which puts me closer to my daughter in college. So we've been talking about that. But it's hard because it's like I love the beach, but I love the mountains. So we've mentioned Tennessee, but we'll probably stay here at least until my son gets off to college. But yeah, Raleigh is like 8 minutes away from me. Wow, really? That's awesome. Emily, where are you? Walkertown, North Carolina? I've never heard of that. Old Timey Creations. Yes. You guys make sure you are part of the group. So when I get off of here, refresh in the group so that you can watch the beautiful sage. Yeah, we go to Tennessee normally twice a year. I know Andrea is still, I think, like 2.5 hours away from me. Well, we just need to have a trip to Tennessee then. We'll all meet in Tennessee. She said, but not like the movies. Hey, Miss Sharon. Thank you for popping on. I'm all finished. You loved Raleigh. How do I say this because I don't want to offend anybody? I'm not really city-fied. I used to live in Smithfield, yes. We are actually getting ready to do a humongous event in Smithfield in May. It's about 30 minutes away from me. I know Winston-Salem. I actually have some family that lives out there. But yeah, so here's our finished project. But what was I saying? Oh, y'all see I get like squirrel brain. I like the country, and like right now we live on a farm with cows and donkeys and goats and all the things, but we're trying to get out of here because it's an itty bitty small teeny tiny farmhouse that we outgrew a long time ago. We live in a craft house. Every room in my house, including the bathroom closet, has craft stuff, y'all. So we have to move. But I want something out in the country, and that's just really hard to find anymore. They're building a women's shelter literally right across the street right here, and I don't know how I feel about all that. So Andrew, you think I'm kidding? I'm not playing. Y'all gonna learn Sam ain't playing. I don't bluff. No, I'm not in Tennessee. I just visit Tennessee twice a year and do a Christmas and a summer Dollywood adventure every year. But I'm gonna go ahead and Sage, you said you're ready. Y'all make sure y'all refresh in the group so that you can watch Miss Sage, and then go back and watch Michelle and Miss Robin. They were the two prior before me, and it is a 2-day event. So make sure you're hopping on tomorrow too. All these women are fabulous, so I'm sure that they're going to bring something great to the table. We don't own it. We don't own it, and thank the Lord we don't. Well, I don't know, but this place is falling apart, and he won't do nothing to fix it. So, but I appreciate y'all spending time with me. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you all again. And y'all all have a awesome rest of your day. Thanks, Michelle. Bye, y'all.